back, it's Deirdre here, and today we are making cheesy arepas inspired by Encanto. This is one of my favorite Disney movies. One, because the soundtrack is fire. Like, one of the best soundtracks, and I just feel like it's a good mix of colorful, beautiful animation and real life issues that people that like have had generational trauma feel before. But not to get too deep into it, we are making these cheesy arepas, Colombian specifically. My roommate from college says that, you know, there's a little bit of a debate between the Venezuelans and the Colombians on who created the arepa with like the fillings, like the pork fillings and the green sauce and stuff. So when I looked it up, it seemed like it was the Venezuelans. But y'all can let me know if you're Venezuelan or Colombian. She's Colombian. So yeah, I'm gonna make the basic cheesy arepas, but throw some filling in, some pork, just because this is gonna be my dinner tonight, and I'm gonna be hungry for more than just cheese-filled ones. So let's hop right into it. The beautiful thing about this recipe is it only takes a few ingredients and it's so easy to make. So we're starting by whisking together our dry ingredients, our Maseca flour, as well as our sugars, whisking that until it's combined. Now we're going in with our melted butter, our water, and our milk, and we're going to fold that together. Can you believe we're already halfway done? At this part, I wanted to show the whole process because when you first put in the wet ingredients, it's gonna look like it's way too much for the dry that's there. But slowly and surely, it will soak up every bit of it and become a thicker dough, and it won't look sticky like it does right now. This kind of reminds me of the churro making process. Let me know if y'all want to do churros next. That would be fun. But it's like you have all this flour and butter, and then you throw in, or all this butter and water, and you throw in the flour, and it just soaks it up because it's hot and becomes like a dough that's thicker than, I don't know, it's crazy. Anyways, and once all your wet ingredients are completely mixed into the dry, we're adding in our two cheeses, the queso fresco and the mozzarella cheese. Half the mozzarella cheese because we're going to use the other half to fill them later. But you're just going to blend this in with your hands, knead it together. This is how you get the arepas that don't only have cheese in the middle, but have cheese in every single bite. So now comes the arepa making process. This is where things get a little difficult. I wouldn't say that difficult because according to my friend, my Colombian friend, she said I have some great arepa making skills. So what you're going to do is take a large slab of this dough and then go ahead and flatten it out and place a small bit of mozzarella cheese in the middle, a little bit more dough on top, and scrunch it together to seal together. Then you're going to cup your hands around the edges and flatten at the same time. That's how I felt like I got the best shape. Now let's head to the stove and we're going to melt some butter in there and get it nice and hot so that they'll start to sizzle as soon as we put them in the pan. Based on the size of your pan, you can do 3 to 4 at a time, and you're going to cook them until it's golden brown on each side. It might take a bit. For me, it took about 4 minutes on each side, especially on the first one. You know, sometimes you need to get that pan extra hot. So once they're done, just put them on a platter and they're ready to serve. And just like that, guys, that's all it takes to make these cheesy arepas. Let's see the cheese pull. Oh my gosh, it's hot. Just grab another one. All right. Ooh, delicious. If you guys would like the recipe details and measurements, check below in the description box. And be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to stay tuned and get notified every week. That's it. Until next week. See you later. Waiting on a miracle, a miracle. No mistakes, no pressure. All right, thoughts on the arepas?
love them. I love the pork. I love like the crust. I love like, I don't know, it tastes good. It feels good.
It feels good.
Very good.
And you, how do you like it?
So good. I'm like in heaven.
And we're watching Encanto, of course.
Yep.
Of course.